For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft. Whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft, Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success, and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today, True Speech and 313 Fresh, Family Grind ENT. Believe in it, get it.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
We're back here on the JR the Bossman Show. We have a special guest for you from the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles, Coach Joe Dooley here on the show. Coach, how things in Fort Myers today, man?
Nice and warm and toasty. Thanks, man. Like we talked about, talked to some other guys throughout the country. It's a little cold, but we're nice and warm down here.
I hear that, Coach. I can only imagine. It's very nice for you guys, Coach. Back to back ASUN tournament titles, Coach, and going to the big dance once more. So what does that mean to you and your communities and the university for you to get this done for the school one more time and going to compete once more in the big tournament here in March here?
Well, I think it's been great. The people of Southwest Florida have really supported this school, and you know, we've got such a young program. This is the third time in 5 years we've been in the NCAA tournament. We've been to 5 straight postseason tournaments. We've in 6 years of being Division I eligible. So I think the program's, coming along. I think it's good to have some continuity. We've been able to continue to get a little bit better, and I think our guys are excited about playing in the NCAAs.
Now, Coach, when you came from Kansas, did you ever think in your wildest dreams that you all would be going to postseason tournaments for all your 4 years that you've been able to be the CIT, the NIT, and the Big Dance twice? Did you ever see that happening when you first took the job down there and you left Kansas?
Well, I thought one of the reasons we took the job because we thought we'd have a chance to be in the top half of the league, or in the top of the league every year, and we had a good returning. Andy left a good team. Andy Enfield left a good team, and we had we won the league our first year and lost in the championship to Mercer, who ended up beating Duke in the NCAA tournament. Last year we were really young. Our third year we were really young and got good at the end of the season and had some young guys that grew up towards the end of the year, and we got good and won the conference tournament. And this year, we've been pretty consistent. We played a really tough non-conference schedule, and we thought at the end of the last year, when we added some pieces, that we could be really good this year.
And, Coach, who are some of those pieces that, I'm a listener in Atlanta, who right follow Kansas State, may not follow your team as closely, listening in Nashville, follow Lipscomb, but I may not follow you as closely. So who are some key pieces on your team to help get you to the point you are today, Coach?
Well, I think one of the big things was Brandon Goodwin, who was sat out last year as a transfer from Central Florida and averaged 18, almost 19 points a game for us this year. Was just such a alpha dog, and our backcourt last year was all freshmen, so those guys got a little bit older with Zach Johnson and Rajon Tucker and Reggie Reed and Kristen Terrell, who's a junior, all got experience. And we had a weird situation. We had a kid who was hurt most of last year. He played Demetrius Morant, who essentially doubled his points per game, and he only played half the league games last year, and in half of those games he couldn't finish because the injury flared up. So he was healthy this year and had a great year, shot 74% from the floor, was healthy and protected the rim for us. So I think with some added maturity and added a couple pieces, I think that we thought we were going to be better than we were.
And, Coach, it has to help you. Being in Fort Myers, that backdrop, your site style of play, the moniker Dunk City, the community. Do you feel like that all these factors help you as well? It would have been a good job, and you left you a good team, but the backdrop of the whole situation helps you get players who want to come down and play for you and play the fun style, have a chance to go to a tournament in the A-Sun, because it's only 8 teams in the A-Sun. So you have a chance. If you play well, you have a chance to make it to the big dance if you get hot at the right time.
No doubt. And I think for a mid-major program, we get unbelievable support. We sell out just about every game. I think you factor in the chance that you're going to have a chance to win. The good academics. We've graduated every senior all 4 years. 2 seniors this year have already graduated, or in graduate school, and then you throw in the opportunity to play and win. I think that's been a big thing. And then you also throw in it's a great place to live. In Southwest Florida, our guys laugh. We've had some of our players from Florida. We've gone road trips and never seen snow before. And, we go on some of these places. We were in New Jersey a couple of weeks ago, and they're complaining that it was 40 degrees because they're used to it being 80 degrees. And, I think that you factor in all the other amenities that we have in the area and proximity to airport and proximity to players here in the state. We can get recruiting. We can be in Miami in 2 hours. We can be in Tampa in 2 hours. We can be in Orlando in 3 hours. And, the state has been very good to us.
Coach, I agree with your players, Coach. I'm right there with them. I'm an Orlando guy, so I agree with them. going to New Jersey.
I don't know where my winter coat is right now. I haven't seen a winter coat in a couple of years.
The coach, like I said, I know you're from West Orange, New Jersey, so you have to love being in Fort Myers, being from West Orange, New Jersey now. You get the break from it. You got to love that.
It's a lot safer in Florida than it was growing up in New Jersey, believe me. But I do think, it's also neat when we bring some kids in on recruiting visits. If you get them during the winter, or the state's been great to us, but we've got guys from Charlotte. We've got one of our freshmen from Compton, California. We've got actually got a kid from New York who I went to my high school in New Jersey. So we've been able to sneak around, and when you bring it up, just like you said, you factor in the weather and some other things. It's been a good opportunity to recruit to.
Folks, Joe Dooley here on the Bossman Show. Now, Coach, do you ever come to Atlanta to find players? I see a lot of coaches here a lot. I catch them a lot of times in high school games here, checking out players. Do you ever send your staff up to Atlanta to get players? Because a lot of players here too, Coach.
Well, we've got 3 Georgia kids. We'll have 3 next year. We signed a good player from Cal High School, Brian Thomas, from right outside Atlanta, who's going to be a really good player. We're really excited. He's an incoming freshman next year. And Reggie Reed, one of our sophomore guard, is from Harlan, Georgia. And Brandon Goodwin played at Norcross. So
okay.
Georgia's been good to us, and we're spending a lot of time in Georgia recruiting. I think the direct flights from Atlanta right in here to Fort Myers, it's only been an hour and 10-minute flight. Kids have come in here. It's the proximity. We bring them home because of Kennesaw, and kids can, the families can come watch them over at Lipscomb and some of those other deals. So we had an upstate. So we spent a lot of time, and Georgia's been very good to us.
Oh, that's good to hear, Coach. I love when coaches come to Georgia. I love that seeing our local kids get to play in different places. I tell the kids here in Georgia, Coach, all the time. There's more to it than Georgia State, Georgia Tech, and Georgia. There's more, or more Mercer. There's more to it. You can actually go outside of here if you want to. There's opportunity to play. So I try to tell kids that I like to tell kids don't get just stuck in one system or in one box. Think outside of it. You can go and enjoy, see something, get a great education, and get a good experience elsewhere. Because a lot of times, Coach, I know for me when I left TSU, Tennessee State, that leaving Orlando helped me build my character. Because I stayed home, I wouldn't have grown the way I've grown now.
No, I agree with you, and I think it's been pretty good. Well, obviously, we have only really one local kid. We've got a young man sitting out from Fort Myers who played at Michigan. She went to the University of Michigan, played 2 years at Michigan, and transferred and sat out this year. Most of the rest of our guys are from, we've got 3 from Miami, we've got 2 from Jacksonville, 1 from Orlando, and I think it's been a good, that you're far enough away from home that you can grow a little bit and get close enough that you can get home, or, if the family wants to come watch you play, they can do that also.
And, Coach, speaking of your team, Coach, how much did you all use the North Carolina game last year when you was up at halftime to fuel you guys through workouts through the season so far to say, hey, we have a good team here for Florida Gulf Coast down here. We can beat a high major team like North Carolina was in the championship game. We had them down by 1 at halftime. So, and how much did you use that to fuel your team this year? How much you talk to discuss that as you get prepared for the game on Thursday or Friday coming up here?
Well, I think in the last calendar year, we played North Carolina. We were down at 1 at half to North Carolina. We ended up losing by 15. We lost on a last-second shot to Michigan State this year. We lost to Baylor. We were down 2 with the ball with under 2 minutes left. We lost at Florida. We've played a tough non-conference schedule. So I think our guys, as usual, respect whoever we're going to play. But it's not like we're going to be asking for autographs in the warm-up line.
Exactly.
We've been in some games, and I think our guys know that. We talked about it when the season ended last year that we should be better this year, that we're going to be older, we're going to be deeper, we're going to be more athletic. And now it's a great opportunity for our program, going to the NCAA tournament back-to-back years, and last year winning the game, and then this year, we'll be a much better seed than we were a year ago. We're just, I think our guys are pretty excited.
Now, Coach, looking at your roster makeup, if I was a high major school, I'd be scared to play you guys because you guys are long, you're deep, you have a style of play that can trouble a high major school. You've competed with Florida, North Carolina, and then Baylor and these guys. If I was a high major school, I would not want to see Florida go Gulf Coast on my line. I wouldn't want to see you all. Do you build your roster towards winning in March? Is that kind of how you go about the recruiting to attack players and say, hey, I want guys who can win in March, guys who help us beat high major schools? Is that kind of how you plan out your recruiting and how you build your roster?
Well, we just try to recruit the best players that fit what we want to do. And one thing about it is we are big for our, for a mid-major program. We've got some, we've got 5 post players that we could put in the game. And that's a little bit different. I think that's something we've talked about. In a weird deal, I sort of learned the hard way. We also had to get some undersized guys because in our league, sometimes you have to play small. Some of the teams in the league aren't as big as us, so we had to learn how to play small, and we did that. And I do think that when we walk out on the court, and when we walk out on the court at some of these places, when there's not that you're looking, you're saying, wow, they don't look like they belong here. I mean, I think our guys have done a good job in the weight room, and we do have some height and we do have some depth. And the other things, I don't think our guys are fearful.
And that's right. You can't have fear this time. You have to be willing to put it all on the line and not be scared and just ball out and leave it all out on the court. So having guys that aren't fearful, man, Coach, that's already an advantage right there. They're not trying to kiss the rings already. You come out there shaking and scared. So you got that advantage already, Coach.
No doubt. I think Brandon Goodwin's, like I said, is a bit of an alpha dog, and that helps. I think that rubs off when your best players is also not afraid of anything.
Now, Coach, speaking of non-conference scheduling, Coach, now with you guys being good as you are, is it hard to get guys who want to play you or want to even come down to Fort Myers to make you come to them? How's the scheduling work out for you guys with you guys actually being so good and being at the level, and how many don't really want to play you guys?
Well, our strength of schedule is in the low 70s, which is really hard to do, and that's we end up in a weird deal. We end up with the same group of schools. It seems like every year, the Ionas, the Louisiana Techs, all of us have trouble scheduling games. We all end up playing each other because we can't get anybody else. We are able to get some people to come down here because a lot of people have alumni down here. We've been fortunate. We had LaSalle and UMass Atlantic tennis schools played us home and home. We're doing our own tournament next year, so we'll get some teams down here to do that. But it is hard to schedule, but I do think the scheduling hard has helped our guys over the course of the year, and they learn how to compete early in the year. Hopefully it pays off at the end of the year like it did this year.
And, Coach, how have you balanced the rest versus staying sharp debate with your team, since you guys won kind of early with your conference tournament being over kind of early? So how do you kind of balance resting and working on yourself and staying sharp before you get ready to play next Thursday or Friday?
We played on last Sunday, so we gave our guys off Monday. On Tuesday, we lifted and shot, did a lot of light shooting, and did a pool workout. So that way there was no contact. Now, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we went at it pretty good. Short in practice, but we worked on some things that we need to work on. We might see that we haven't worked on in a little bit. And then we're off today. Tomorrow we will shoot and dummy offense and then get ready to see who we play. But we did some 8-minute quarters and some game situations, so that way we did stay sharp and do some conditioning.
And Coach, like you said, you kind of have to do that. Like, so you have to kind of stay a little bit sharp. I know a lot of these guys, if you're not on the court, you kind of lose a little bit. I know even last Sunday you want to stay sharp, so I love the play you have, Coach. A lot of guys need that to be able to play when it comes down to the big game, Coach. Now, with your conference tournament, Coach, you all play on campus sites. Then the Big 12, we use at Kansas, you played at Princeton pretty much a lot. How do you like the difference between playing at a neutral site or versus playing on campus sites?
Well, I think at our level, if you're not going to play on a neutral court, I think since it's a single bid league, that it's harder to win the regular season than it is the postseason, because it's a 14-game season, and for us we're at 18 games in a lot of these other leagues. And I think if you win the regular season, you should be rewarded. I've also been in leagues. I mean, I know that people in the Big 12 will argue that it's still a home game for Kansas because you're playing Kansas City. But and I was in the Mountain West where, you play the conference tournament and you could be the number one seed, but you're still playing UNLV at UNLV. So I think, to give the team that won the regular season the best opportunity to win the tournament is more than fair if you're not going to play on neutral courts.
Now, Coach, final one for you, Coach. I saw you throw out the first pitch of the Red Sox game, Coach, and I asked you, how was your fastball? Did any of those guys give you some pointers before you go out there and threw that pitch, Coach?
I didn't even get to warm up. I was a little disappointed. They didn't have me out in the bullpen or something like that. To tell you the truth, the happiest was that I didn't tear a rotator cuff or something else, and at least I got the ball near the plate. But all that worked out pretty well. And the people at the Red Sox organization has been great to us. A lot of those guys, Chris Sale, obviously one of the pitchers, played baseball at Florida Gulf Coast and Pedroia, and a lot of those guys have come over. David Price and those guys have come to games and have been great. Pedroia and all those guys have been coming over and watching our games and have been great to us.
I hear that. Now, Coach, being a West Orange guy, Coach, are you a Jets or a Giants fan, or neither?
Oh, I'm definitely a Giant fan, no doubt about that.
So Coach, I'm a Cowboy fan. So, Coach, we have a disconnect already. But yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, I was up there for the Giants-Cowboys on Sunday Night Football, Coach, and when the Cowboys lost that game, it snowed before the pregame, Coach. I was already dismayed by that, Coach. I was already dismayed.
It can happen. That wind can get blowing. Well, it's the old Giants Stadium. Remember, they used to the stories about them opening the back doors to get the air circulating different ways are probably true.
Yeah, I had a great time. It was a great Cincinnati Stadium. I haven't been since the Super Bowl when Denver played Seattle. It was cool to go there against the game, and I was like, okay, this is nice up here. I like it because one of my best friends from the Giants. I mean, watch Cromartie with the TSU. It's one of my best friends, so he had me up there to watch the Cowboys, and he was upset, Coach, because I had on my Cowboy gear. He's like, what? You got Cowboy? Yeah. You got Cowboy
well,
gear?
I got you up here. Some great restaurants and some great areas in Jersey to go up to. It's always good when we go back recruiting there, and it's always good to go and see some friends and go back to some old restaurants I grew up enjoying.
Yes, sir. Coach, I enjoyed talking to you this morning, Coach. Look forward to watching you guys in the tournament, Coach. We'll definitely do this again real soon, Coach, and good luck in the tournament, man.
Appreciate you. Have a good day.
All right, folks. Joe Dooley here on the Bossman Show.
all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, Bluberry, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft. Whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft, Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.